Hey guys, Bill Soriano here again. And in yesterday's video, if you remember that I sent you, I showed you, I showed you how to, I showed you where, I showed you how and where to run the Facebook friend connector to get the best results on Facebook. So I showed you that yesterday, and I told you that you should be sending out 50 friend requests a day, right? 25 at a time, twice a day. So you get up in the morning, you run the Facebook friend connector, you send out 25 friend requests with messages, you wait about 8 to 10 hours, and then you do it again. So you should be contacting 50 new people with Messenger every day on Facebook about your opportunity. Now, what I'm going to do today is I want to make sure that you're doing that. And so the one roadblock to doing that is, do you have your message segments and your message group set up so that you can send that message out? So today I'm just going to walk you through that process here real fast, guys. And so what we're going to do is we're going to click on the friend connector right here. And so since we're not in a group, it's going to bring up this page here because we can only run it when we're in a group, right? We have to be in a group, or we have to be on a post and click it, or we have to be on somebody's friends list. So we're going to click right here and we're going to go to settings. And you can see here that I have message segments already set up in here. Okay. And what you do is you set up these message segments and then you put them together in a group, and that group is the message that you send out. So I'm going to show you real fast how to do this. Okay. The first thing you need to do is you need to set up 4 different segments for your message, and you need to have at least two variations of each one. So what I did was I created this quick notepad file here for you. And this is a message that I'll send out to promote a company that I promote, Savings Highway Global. Okay. So what you need to do is you need to first draft what you want the whole message to look like. So you see here, I have, hey, this is the first name tag that the connector uses. So it'll pull the person's first name. I know we don't know each other, but I noticed we're in a lot of the same groups and have many friends in common. So I figured no harm in reaching out. I'm not sure if you're open or not, but I promote a $20 business that helps people earn income 10 different ways while saving money on just about everything. Plus, you get 2 free marketing systems with built-in autoresponders when you join our team. If you'd like to check out the free systems, comment yes below, and I will send you a link. If not, no biggie. Sorry for the bother and have a great day. So that's the whole message, okay? We're trying to get people, we're adding them as a friend, we're sending them the message right away, and we're trying to get them to respond yes, so that we can send them the link to our video or PDF file, or whatever it is, and then we can label them as a contact or a lead, and then we can follow up with them with the Messenger CRM later on, okay? So that's what the whole message looks like. Now, what you do is you break it into 4 segments. So we have an intro, we have a body 2, and then we have a tag. Now, it doesn't matter what you call these segments, just so you know what you're doing, okay? And so I just broke this message into 4 segments. This is the first part, right? And then I created a variation of it. Okay, that's the first part of it right there. This is the second part of the message, right? And then I create a variation of it. This is the third part. I create a variation. This is the fourth part and a variation. Okay. So you have 4 message segments. Each segment has at least 2 different variations. Okay. So here's what we're going to do now. We're going to put this in there. Okay. So we're going to go here. We're going to click on the dots. We're going to go to settings, and we're going to go to segments, and we're going to add a segment. And we're going to call this segment, you could call it whatever you want, but I'm going to call it SHG intro so I know what it is. Okay. Now I'm going to go back. You see down here, I have my notepad file right down here so that I can bring it right back up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy both of these variations. I'm showing you how to do this quickly, guys. Okay. So what happened was sometimes when you click it the wrong way, you lose the box there. So you have to go back in. And again, we're going to say Savings Highway Global intro. Sometimes that happens. Now in this box here, we're going to paste in both of those variations. Okay. Now we don't want both of them in there. So we're going to take the second one. We're going to cut it out, right? We're going to add that one. Okay, so there's the first variation. Then we're going to click this button that says create another message, and we're going to paste that second variation in there, and we're going to add it. Okay, so now we have our SHG intro. We have two variations of what we want to send. We're going to click Save Message Segment. Okay. Now we're going to create our next segment, which is going to be SHG body. Okay, we're going to come down here to the body, right? We're going to copy both of the variations, right? Copy both of them. And for some reason, I keep losing that box. Okay, so let's pull it back up. So where's our first one that we saved at? There's our first one we saved, SHG intro. Now we're going to add another one, SHG body, right? We're going to click in here. Let me just pull this up here for a second. I need to click in that box so I don't lose it. I'm going to paste both variations of that segment in there, right? I don't want both. I'm going to take the second variation out. I'm going to cut it out, I'm going to add that first one. Then I'm going to create another message. I'm going to paste the second variation, add it, and then I'm going to save the segment. So now we have two segments in there, guys. Okay, now we're going to add the third segment. That's going to be SHG body 2. You could call these anything you want. That's just what I call them. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to grab body 2. We want both variations of it. Copy. We want to click in this box here so we don't lose this box all the time, right? Because we want to do this quickly and easily. We're going to paste both variations in there, right? We're going to cut the one out. We're going to add the first one, then we're going to create another message. We're going to paste the second one in there. We're going to add it. Now we got both of our variations of the body 2, right? And we're going to save the message segment. Now we got one more segment to put in there, and that's going to be our tag. So we're going to call this SHG tag. Okay. We're going to come back to our document. We're going to grab both variations of the tag, copy it. Again, we want to click in this box so that we don't lose this box like I did the first couple times. Paste that in there, right? We got both variations in there. We're going to cut the second one out, right? We highlight it, we cut it out, we add the first one, we click here, create another message. We paste that second one in there, we add it, and then we save the message segments. So now we have all 4 message segments, okay? Now you have to scroll down with this box. When you get a lot of segments in here, you'll have to scroll down to get to the new ones. It always puts the new ones down the bottom here. So we see here, SHG intro, SHG body, SHG body 2, and SHG tag. And we could click on the edit button here and we could see what they look like, see? Then we could click back. And if we want to look at them all, each one, we can do that. Again, we got to scroll down here, but I don't need to do that. I got all 4 segments in there. Now I need to make a message group, and the message group is actually the message that gets sent out. Okay, so you have the message segments. Now what you're going to do is, and I lost the box again, that happens. You're going to go back to settings, and now you're going to click on groups. So you have segments and you have groups. When you click on groups, these are your message groups. Okay, you see I have a bunch of message groups. These are the actual messages that you send out. Now here's what you do. We're going to add a message group, and we're going to call it Savings Highway Global. Okay, now we have to insert those 4 segments that we just made in the message segment area, right? Because they make up our message. The reason we do it like this, guys, is so that everybody gets a message from us that's a little bit different. That way Facebook won't think that we're up to something, and they won't block us from using this Facebook friend connector. Okay, because remember, we're going to send out, we're going to add 50 new friends a day, and we're going to send this message out to 50 new friends a day when the software adds them as a friend. So that's why we have to create 4 different variations. We have to create 4 different segments of our message with 2 variations of each segment. So now we're going to click this insert button. we want a message segment, right? That's what we're looking for. Okay, again, we have to scroll down. We're going to grab the SHG intro. That's the first part that we want people to see, right? If you mix these up, then your message isn't going to look right. Okay, now we insert another, right? Message segment. We scroll down. We want SHG body, right? Now we have to insert another, right? Because we have 4 of them. Message segment. We scroll down. Now we insert SHG body 2, right? Now insert another message segment. We have to scroll down, and I'm using the button, the down button, the down arrow on my keyboard, by the way, guys, to get down there faster. SHG tag. So these are the 4 segments that we created to create our one message that goes out to people. And this was the right order it's in: intro, body, body 2, and tag. Now we're going to add that. We have to click the add button here, or it's not going to put it all together, right? We add it. There it is. It shows up: intro, body, body 2, tag. Now we have to save it, or it won't save it. Okay. So now we hit save message. So now we have our message. Okay. Now, guys, this message I just created is for Savings Highway Global, because that's the company I promote. You have to just adjust that message, right, to fit your company. If you want information on Savings Highway Global, it's a great company. If you don't have a company to promote right now, or you don't want to stay with the company you're with, let me know, reach out to me, and I'll send you some information on Savings Highway Global. But you have to create a message that is tailored to your offer, right? And it helps when you have something free to send out. So here, when you join our team with Savings Highway Global, you receive 2 free marketing systems with built-in autoresponders, right? When you join our team, right? So that's good. If you have something free that you can give people when they join your team, that's a plus. If you don't worry about it. Okay. So now we have our message. So now, like I showed you yesterday, guys, if you go into a group, right? If you go into a group on Facebook, and again, you click on people or members, whatever that is, whatever they have there, right? And you scroll down, and we want to send it to, like I said, members with things in common, because that's what our message says, right? Remember, our message says this. It says, hey, I know we don't know each other, but I noticed we're in a lot of the same groups and have many friends in common. So I figured no harm in reaching out. See? So that's why we want to go to this section here, members with things in common. Click see all. And then when we click on the connector, we could do our 5-minute intervals, 25 requests at a time. If you're not resuming from your last search, you just click no here. If you want to search down, if you don't want to hit the first few people, or if you've been running, after you've been running the connector for a while, you have to start deleting the pending friend requests. I'm going to make a video on that later this week, guys. But you may not want to send out. You may have already sent out a message to some of these people already, so you might want to click yes here, and you might want to go down 250 names before it starts. It'll do that automatically for you. But if not, you just click no. And then right here, I don't bother with the keywords or the negative keywords. Here's your message groups. And when you click here, this will bring up the messages that you've created. And when we do that right here, there's the SHG message that we just created. So we just put that in there, and then we click run. The connector will will add 25 people as friends. It'll go to the first person, like I showed you yesterday. The first person we're not friends with, it'll add them as a friend. It'll send them that message that we just created, right? And then it will wait 5 minutes and go to the next person. So guys, this was just a quick video. I want you guys to get, you may be on a 7-day free trial, or you may be on a different type of trial, depending on what promotion I'm currently running. But I want to make sure that regardless of what type of trial you're on, that you use this software during that period, so that you realize the full potential of it and how powerful it really is. And this is just the Facebook friend connector. This is kind of just thrown in as a bonus. The real power of the system is the Messenger CRM. And that's what this looks like here. And I'm going to do a video about this for you tomorrow. But for right now, I just wanted to make this quick video to show you how to get those segments and how to get your first message in there, guys, so you can start, sending that out to 50 people a day. Okay. If you have any questions, contact me. Otherwise, Bill Soriano from Pittsburgh, and make it a great day, guys.